Because her husband's mistress had given birth to a son, Amy's mother-in-law forced her to divorce him. It was only after the divorce that Amy discovered her husband's investments had failed and he'd gone bankrupt, leaving her with only $10,001 in assets. Amy's two aunts were convinced she'd been deceived by her lawyer husband, who had deliberately hidden his assets so she'd walk away with nothing. Furious on her behalf, the family decided to confront Charlie directly and marched over to his law firm. But the moment they stepped inside, they saw Sandy feeding Charlie lunch with a spoon. The ridiculous sight enraged all of them. How shameless could he be? He had just divorced Amy, and here he was, acting all lovey-dovey with another woman, and after giving his ex-wife only $10,001. None of them had ever seen such a heartless man. Amy's younger sister, Ella, lost her temper and swept everything off Charlie's desk. Sandy snapped, demanding to know why they were acting crazy. One of the aunts immediately shouted that Sandy was a shameless woman and grabbed her hair. Soon, the whole group of women was fighting, but Sandy, thanks to her large build, managed to fend off all four of them. Furious, she yelled that she hadn't done anything wrong. When Charlie's mother heard that Sandy had been attacked by Amy's family, she was livid. Determined to defend her future daughter-in-law, she went straight to Amy's home and accused Amy's father of failing to raise his children properly. How could he allow his daughter to cause such a scene at her ex-husband's workplace? Feeling guilty, Amy's father told the family to apologize to Charlie's mother. But everyone insisted that Charlie was the one at fault. He had only given Amy $10,001 after 15 years of marriage. They couldn't swallow that humiliation. Hearing this, Amy's father changed sides and agreed with them. He was furious that his daughter had received so little after such a long marriage. 15 years together, and that's all she got? It was unacceptable. But Charlie's mother shot back, saying that although Amy had been married into their family for 15 years, she had never cooked, never had children, and never showed her any respect as a mother-in-law. What made her even angrier was that Amy had lied, telling her that it was Charlie who couldn't have children. That lie had made her feel guilty toward Amy for years. Amy's father, shocked, asked if it was true. Amy shamefully admitted it was. She'd only said that because her mother-in-law had been pressuring her to have kids. Back when she and Charlie got married, they already had debts, and after discussing it, they had agreed not to have children. Even without kids, their marriage had been fine. As Amy's father and Charlie's mother continued arguing about whether a marriage needed children to survive, Charlie himself walked in. When his mother saw the fresh bruise on his face, her anger exploded. She immediately accused Amy's family of being uncivilized. Charlie then took out documents to prove that his bankruptcy was real, that he hadn't hidden any assets. But Amy's father refused to listen and shouted for Charlie and his mother to get out. That insult infuriated Charlie's mother. She snapped that her son had supported his wife for 15 years. Any dog would at least wag its tail in gratitude, and now she realized Amy's entire family was ill-mannered, which explained why Amy had turned out this way. Amy couldn't stand hearing her father insulted. She said that if Charlie's mother wanted to curse at her, fine, but she had no right to attack her family. Amy demanded an apology. Instead, Charlie's mother slapped her across the face. Seeing that, Amy's father immediately struck back with a slap of his own, stepping in front of his daughter and declaring that no one would ever lay a hand on her again.